day in paradise working on this bad boy. Hopefully going to be fitting some new parts today, and maybe even collecting a new body kit at some point, test fitting that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes with that. Collecting this body kit today for mine. I don't know if it's going to look good with the T37s, but I'm going to give it a damn good go. Inspired by the Hirano SPL car, so see how it goes. One body kit removed. It was all bonded on, so it made it getting off pretty hard, but we got there. But yeah, this is Phil's F20 car. He's just finished pushing the engine right back. Tidy job. And there's no spacers on the cross member, which has taken a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it. I always felt the F20 conversion spacers let the job down. Removing them is going to make the car handle so much better. Still really like them without skirts and stuff. It looks proper late 90s drift style. And there's that as well. It's drift. It's a tight squeeze, but it's all in there. So yeah, cool. Back at base now. I've thrown the bumper on as a bit of a test fit. I just wanted to see how it weighed up against the T37s, and because it is quite a large kit, so I was a little bit concerned that he may overpower the T37s with it being 14-inch. So normally you would run a 15x8, 15x9 kind of setup. But I'm happy to say that I think it pulls it off with this wheel and tyre combo. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and stick with the run-free kit and get the rest of it on and take it from there. So new parts have arrived for the 86 today. Pretty funny, Mark. Appreciate that. So yeah, these are from Huxley Motorsport. So we'll get these open them in, get them fitted. Yeah, that's cool. Mark's very kindly made me some extended lower control arms, 20mm extended with the reinforcements underneath. Excellent quality work as always, so I'm hoping to fit these today. There's the old one versus the new one. As you can see, 20mm longer is what I've gone for. The orange planning knuckles suggest up to 40mm extended, but I'm pretty sure most people these days on a Corolla run at least an 8J rim with a negative offset. I'm running 7J ET0 with a spacer, so I don't really need as much inner arch clearance as those guys might need. So I'm pretty sure 20mm will be fine for my needs. The car sort of worked with the standard control arm, so you know, the extra length of this is just going to make that bit of a difference so that nothing hits under the arches when I'm on lock and stuff. So yeah, hopefully they'll be fine. While I was at Driftworks getting the body kit from Phil's AE86, he sorted me out with some tension rods as well, which is super cool. These are some of the best ones you can buy, I think, especially in the UK on the shelf, because they're really thin here. It means you get that extra clearance when you're on lock. Some of the models I've had in the past have had quite thick diameters there with clevises at each end and stuff, and they caused me no end of problems with clearance. But yeah, there's no such issues with these ones, so I'm going to throw them on now. As you can see, the tension rod replaces this factory bush with a spherical joint. This is quite a soft bush, to be fair. The spherical joint just gives you loads more steering feedback, and I've always found it's one of the key mods on an AE86. I always felt like it's a set of these, some knuckles and a decent set of spring rate and dampers, and it's all you need really. So yeah, pretty happy to be throwing these on. That's one side all fitted up. Looking pretty good under there now with the Huxley arms, Driftworks tension rods, knuckles, RCA and reasonably fresh TRD dampers. So yeah, quite happy with that. much as I hate to admit it, I think it's time for a new fuel tank, or at least to get the existing one off and give it a good clean out. This are the carbs after a fresh rebuild, and I've only ran it for about 4 miles, 5 miles, and that's the colour of the fuel that's coming out. So yeah, time for a tank. And the carbs are off again because the accelerator pump ports were blocked. And again, that was just after only running the car for about 4 or 5 miles. Fresh fuel, fresh rebuild on the carbs. So yeah, it's got to be the tank that's just pushing too much sludge through. And so off the back of the carbs and the fuel being dirty, I'm about to remove the fuel tank, which I'm really looking forward to. Fuel tank's off, but I think it's time for a new one. Lots of holes, and I've only just had a quick look, so there's always going to be more. So yeah, need to find one of them now. I think that wasn't helping either. I test fitted the run-free side skirts as well. Pretty happy with the way it looks. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to have to leave the video until I get a new fuel tank. So yeah, when that arrives, get it fitted, and I'll see you on the next one.